user base. Anyway, Bewitched to my 3 parts miniseries, which is called Ectoplasm Fans and Friends that are wanting to participate. So if you want to be a piece of the action, go to my Instagram and send me a direct message, because that's pretty much the only messages I check other than my emails, and I don't answer all emails. It's going to be the next installment known as Bewitched. Let's see how far I can make it, because my throat's already hurting from having to do the whisper rasp kind of shit I like doing, which is obviously a cowboy hat tip nod to ASMR. I like ASMR, and I hope you do too. If you don't, then go fuck yourself. Nah, I'm kidding. You don't have to go fuck yourself unless you want to, and then by all means, fuck yourself pretty good and hard. In fact, that's not right to do. So anyway, Bewitched, yeah. So, Bewitched starts off with the same character again. His name is Art. It's living during Western times, what have you. And this is more predominantly about witchcraft. So, Art wakes up that next morning with that problem on his. Oh yeah, because that's where we left off, right? Where I beat the shit out of that owl. So after Art beat the shit out of that owl, he decides to kind of go for a little walk and take his mind off of it. So he walks out towards the back of his house. There's like a little field that he has like planted a bunch of shit. I think like corn. Yeah, corn. Random veggies and shit. And he's just hanging out, kind of looking at stuff. He decides, well, let me go clean up that fucking, all those feathers on my porch or whatever. So he goes back to the porch, and the owl's gone. You know, not only is it easy to see, like an almost 20-foot wingspan owl, but like, there were so many feathers, they were like blowing everywhere in the wind. And he looks everywhere and he can't find a trace of one feather. So he starts thinking, man, I must be fucking crazy. Like, I mean, I must have imagined all that stuff. So he shakes his head and, you know, squeezes his eyes, puts his handkerchief up to his face and pats it dry. So, well, maybe I need to go see, a psychic, one of those mediums kind of people. So he decides to go ahead and go talk to an old friend of his that he knew back as kids when they were in school. So he goes to his place and knocks on his door, and his friend opens the door and is like, hey, I haven't seen you like forever. What the hell you been up to, Art? He's like, nothing much, man. Been having some strange things going on, and I figured you're just the type of person to help me find out like what's been going on around my ranch. He says, sure thing. He's all, when it comes to anything that can't be seen, I'm the one who can figure it out. His friend was named Adam. He's all, I appreciate it, Adam. He's like, thanks for wanting to help me out. So Adam pulls out some cards, and he says, what's special about tarot cards? And he's like, no, I don't know. He's like, well,
how do you do, sir?
You get to tell the future. What they say, only a medium who's been given a deck of cards can see the future. And not any old medium can go just buy whatever deck of cards and see the future. A lot of people within this community, within this kind of area of expertise tend to say a lot of that is different. The cards as a gift. So I'm gonna use these special cards that I got as a gift, and it should give us way more insight to what's been bothering you, what's going on in your life. So, but let me shuffle them first. So he shuffles the cards up, gets them all shuffled up good, tells them, all right, well, here are the cards. I want you to cut them in however many piles you want. So he cuts the cards and does all this stuff. He cuts the cards into 3 piles. And he's like, all right.
Wait, what's the mess here?
He's like,
why are you doing this?
Let's see what they have to say. So he starts flipping them out on the table. And what do you know? Like, he starts flipping them on the table. What do you know? He starts like kind of making weird faces at the cards, almost concerned looks, and he starts kind of like getting worried. He's like, well, so is it that bad? So, well, I will tell you most definitely, someone is putting a hex on you, some sort of curse or something of that nature, and a lot of negative forces are binded against you, and they're most definitely affecting your life right now, and mostly negatively. And he said, yeah, well, I can agree, I can attest to that. You know, every day's been kind of like really bad luck, and a lot of weird, strange occurrences. He said, have you been having trouble sleeping at all? And Art's eyes get kind of wide, and he's like, yeah, actually, you know, I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping, and I've never used to be that way. He said, yeah, that's part of this curse, it seems. It's supposed to really mess with you in that way. Wow, what the fuck is wrong with me, man? I'm getting all ghostly. Wow, I like that. Like, I hope I'm not on fire. So, anyway, hold on, let me try and see what I need to do with this stupid fucking help.
Mister, come on
I guess maybe I need to take a shower.
Let me
I
know
smell
if you
like
have any
shit.
questions.
But I like
Shelves
that.
are all
It looks
labeled
fucking
up
metal.
top. You don't see something, just check the catalog.
Who the fuck do I sell a pelt to? Right? I mean, I don't know who the fuck I
Good
sell
that
a
Mr.
pelt to.
Cornwall who built it. I'll be here.
Hopefully no one steals it, right? Fuck my life. So anyway, he ends up telling him, yeah, I've had trouble. I always wake up at night. He says around 3 a.m. And he's like, yeah, how'd you know?
Hey,
And
partner.
he's just like, well, you know, it's not a
Hey
big
there,
surprise.
friend. How can I help you?
Holy shit, that's a lot of shit. And he's like, okay, well, he's like, okay, well,
Seems I
What
buy
else can
this
you tell
here
me?
every day.
and he's like, have you had any strange dreams lately? And he's kind of like, well,
Pretty standard fare
Yeah,
these days.
I've been having a lot of strange
Appreciate it.
dreams.
Yes, I'll buy it. I can't. Oh, pretty standard fare
You
these
know,
days. Done
I had
and
this
done.
one where I was
Okay,
at my
then.
barn,
standard
got some
fare these
people
days.
ransacking it during
Appreciate
the
it.
middle of the day. And the weird
Seems I
thing
buy
was
this
is the
near
people
every day.
weren't that big.
Okay,
They
then.
were kind of like
Appreciate it.
like gnomes or like a troll.
Okay,
you
then.
know, like it's like yeah.
Appreciate it.
Those
You
are
take-
supposed to be evil spirits, or
Seems I
some may call demons.
Pretty standard fare these days.
Yeah,
Done
from
and
you.
done. I can't give you much when
try
you've made
and,
such a mess of it.
Try and keep you from being saved, you know. And he's all, you've been baptized, right? He's like, yeah, I've been baptized. He says, yeah, well, that's the thing, you know.
Can't give you much for this.
They can't really harm you too much when you are, but most definitely.
Seems I buy this near every
He
day.
was just kind of like, well, they're trying. It's kind of like they're trying to take peace from your mind.
Pretty standard fare these
That's
days.
kind of what they're like taking from your barn, in a sense. That's kind of what it meant. So, wow, that makes a lot of sense. You know, some weird things happen with a friend of mine, and supposedly the devil. And his eyes got
Seems
all
I buy
wide.
this near every day.
It's like, you need to be careful. He thought there's a lot of badness that people are putting on your head. And, I don't know if you can handle it.
Pretty standard fare
He's
these days.
also, I'm gonna give you these prayers. They're known as the 7 prayers of the world. And they're supposed to be able to combat the darkest evil
Okay,
that,
then.
you could imagine. It's supposed to be the most powerful prayers that the world has ever seen, and has been said to cure many possessions and help many exorcists over
Seems I
many
buy
centuries.
this near every day.
He's like, really? Like, no shit. He's like, yeah. It's like, here's a paper. There's the 7 prayers on it. He was like, what I want you to do is
Appreciate it.
go to go to a general store or what have you, and buy yourself a really large handkerchief. And
Okay, then.
I'll give you some special enchanted water that I want you to pour on it, and let the handkerchief dry on, you know, your porch outside or in your sink. And
Pretty standard fare these days.
if you ever are bothered by some supernatural force or like heavy-duty evil, you know, pull out this rag and start saying the prayers, and with every prayer you finish, tie a knot.
Seems I buy
And,
this near every day.
Tie a knot in the handkerchief. He said, okay, that seems simple enough. He said, but also, the catch is, while you're reading this, you
Appreciate it.
can't read from front to back. You read from end to beginning, almost like the opposite of how you exactly read. He said, okay, well, sounds good to me. I'll give it a shot
Okay, then.
if I find myself in any rough predicaments. And he says, all right, Art, well, thanks for coming by, and hope you take care. And I hope whatever it is that's after you,
Pretty standard fare these
you
days.
get it licked. He said, yeah, me too, Adam. I'll see you later. So he ends up taking off, and he starts heading back to his ranch. And well, the ride's so long, it gets nighttime. And he's still riding, and he's
You come see
a
me
little
again,
So, whatever. So he ends up riding back home, and he ends up getting about like 2/3 of the way there, and what do you know? Like he ends up hearing something like that really, really loud screech that he heard. A few weeks back with his friend, and
Some old bitch is trying to put a turkey.
he ends up looking up because it sounded like it came from the sky, and up in the sky looked like that very same 20-foot wingspan white barn owl, and it was flying hundreds and hundreds of feet above the ground to where, even though you could tell it was a large bird, it still wasn't very big in that huge, huge open sky with stars outshining. It was a very clear night, and Art kind of shakes his head, and he kind of like reaches in his pocket and he pulls out a flask, and he used to have a flask and he'd drink a lot of whiskey time to time, so he took a big swig of whiskey and closes it back, puts it back in his breast pocket, and looks back up, and he sees that huge owl just circling around him, almost like he's following him. So he finally makes it home, and sure enough, the owl's still kind of circling around him, and he starts getting kind of stressed and pissed off. So he ends up going inside his house and getting a rifle that he had, and he ends up going back outside. He looks up at the top, up the sky, and sure enough, he sees that
Yeah, I guess I'll settle
sure
down
enough,
one of
he
these
sees
days.
that owl, and he lines up his shot. He takes a shot, and the owl just kind of gets obliterated. He ends up shooting it right in the head, and it starts kind of looking
Have a
like
good night, sir.
it's starting to come down from the sky, and just when he thinks it's gonna land,
Excuse me! Get out of there!
it starts flapping its wings again, and it goes way back up in the sky again, like
This is a civilized establishment.
like higher
Behave, please.
than
We've got a lot of
you'd
guns in
believe
here.
that,
Better be respectful.
I wish I knew where the fuck you sell these things. Do you even sell
What
pelts,
is
or
the
do you
matter
just
with
like have them rolled up and fuck with them? I wish I fucking knew. So anyway, I wonder where the fuck I go.
Hey! You shouldn't be there. You can stay if you don't make any more trouble.
I wish I knew where the fuck I
I'll
take
just
these
pretend you
goddamn
are not
pelts.
here. Good now. Come back soon.
So, anyway, he freaks out because he's like, dude, like, this fucking owl's immortal. He's been following me. He's just fucking with me. What the fuck is going on? So, he ends up kind of freaking out, and he ends up taking out his prayers and his handkerchief, and he starts cursing at the owl, and he starts saying the prayers backwards, and with every prayer he puts a knot, and with every knot he ties in the handkerchief after every prayer, it seems like the owl is, while it's circling, is getting lower and lower to where he makes it to the seventh prayer. The owl's almost at a, human, like an eye height, just circling around him. Large, gigantic fucking barn owl, just flying around him. And he's there, like, saying weird ass shit because it's going backwards, and he's not saying the words backwards, but he's reciting the prayers backwards. He's there tying little knots with every prayer. And lo and behold, what do you fucking know? Like, he makes it to the very last two words. And on the last two words, he's trying to tie the last knot, and he puts the slip knot into itself or whatever, and he starts pulling the knot tight. And as soon as he said the last word, he falls over and passes out. And what do you know? The next day, Levi's there to wake him up. And he's like, "Hey boss, you okay?" And Art kind of like shakes his head and ducks himself off and gets up. Levi helps him kind of get up too. And he's like, "No, not really, but that shit that happened to me last night was pretty fucking crazy." And he said, "Yeah, I bet. What the hell happened?" He saw, "Your face is all fucked up." And he said, "What do you mean?" And he saw, "Look," and he looks in the reflection of the Bowie knife that his friend Levi gives him to look at himself. And he's like, "Oh wow, what the hell is that? I got gashed on the side of my cheek." "Yeah, what happened last night, Art?" So I don't really know. I got attacked by an owl. And Levi starts laughing. "Oh, come on, Art. Really? You got attacked by an owl?" So really, it really attacked me and tried to like hurt me. He's like, "I just don't remember it happening." He's like, "I was trying to scare it off with these prayers my friend said, and doing some knots and this like enchanted, handkerchief, all this shit." And he's like, "Wow, that's a bunch of shit, Art. But I don't doubt, people are probably doing bad stuff to you. Bad stuff happens everywhere. People are jealous of everyone." And he's like, "Yeah, I guess you're right." So, but man, this is a really bad scar. I mean, a really bad gash. It's gonna leave probably a scar. He's like, "Yeah, probably. It looks nasty. I think you probably should go see the doctor, man." He's like, "Well, I guess you're right. Maybe I'll see the doctor tomorrow." So, I'm gonna probably just go inside and try and at least put a little bit of medicine on it and see if I can get it a little presentable before I go see the local doctor over there in town. So, Ian, going inside and going to the sink and washing his face and cleaning up his wound and everything. And he ends up thinking to some weird shit going on with his health, and he doesn't know why, and a lot of it doesn't make sense, and Art's gonna be basically convinced that it's due to this whole witchcraft, being bewitched in a sense, and kind of like him kind of going a little crazy, getting a little pissed off, and what have you. Yeah, so this is what I usually do on my podcasts on Anchor. You can find them on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get podcasts. I think under Ghostface Chili and the name Big Deity, as in like Big God. And you can also check out my Instagram under Ghostface Chili. If you can't find my podcast under Ghostface Chili, like on Spotify, then it's possibly under Sick and Tired. So you can look under Sick and Tired. I'm gonna fix that pretty soon. It's the old name to my podcast, but like I give a shit. I'll get it sorted out pretty soon. I'm not necessarily super technologically advanced. Obviously, you know that if you see my gaming. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. I don't expect anybody to come to my streams. I just like to save myself the time of having to save and upload and edit. I really don't have time for all that, or the energy or patience. A lot of times, obviously, I'm multitasking when I play video games, so it's not that easy for me to like take all fucking day just to do one little upload. So anyway, I think that's about all I wanted to say. We'll get to the second part of Bewitched later. Keep in mind, my story varies from podcast to podcast, especially now that I'm trying to do this on YouTube. I hate to say, but now on YouTube I'm getting a little more serious about my storyline. I just want to give my YouTube users a little more entertainment to try and match my anchors. And most importantly, sorry I say so fucking many times. I'll try and get better at that, but I haven't done like voice acting in a sense in a long time. I used to be a DJ, a live DJ, and I used to dictate for like private parties, and just about whatever you can imagine people would hire a DJ for. But I haven't done it in a while, so I'm not as sharp as I used to be in talking on my feet and stuff of that sort. But I'm working on it. So nonetheless, this is Ghostface Chili signing out.